trillion industry. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the number of zeros, none of us here at least can count. The whole potential of it rests in making sure that we are able to build enough of these data centers which are to be powered for the production, for the manufacturing of intelligence. And that's what it is. We at DataVolt, we are focusing on building these AI factories. Yes, simple as that. Now, let me just connect again the kingdom in the bigger context of data centers, the adaptation of the industry to 5.0, and the energy problem that you spoke about. This infrastructure, which is the data centers per se, what they need is the land, the permitting, and the energy. Today, we are so privileged that the kingdom has established itself as the green energy capital of the world. This is the only country in the world today, every year producing 10 gigawatts of green energy. Wow. People are talking, but the political will and the leadership of this country has already graduated this country to produce 10 gigawatts of green energy per year. And let me add the icing on the cake. The green energy that is produced in this country is the lowest cost of energy in the world. 1 cent, 1.04 cent for utility scale green energy in the world. Nowhere in the world we have seen this. It is all a question of now harnessing this energy, the lowest cost production of the energy, in order to produce, that is to move from LCOE, the lowest cost of energy, to LCC, the lowest cost of computing, which is what is going to open the entire AI industry for the world. And this is the time now for the world to come to the kingdom and immediately realize the potential of AI by building these mega data centers, by building these super campuses, by building what I would call as the AI factories of the world.
You know, you brilliantly articulated all my questions into one answer, but as an anchor, I will always have one more question.
Sure.
So my last question, and would request for a brief answer, is that if the vision of the kingdom is to be the AI capital of the world, or the data capital of the world, there's always a whole issue of data security. How will that move? A quick 30-second answer.
So look, data sovereignty in itself, I mean, from a regulation perspective also is a very important topic. But the important thing here is that we all need to make sure, first of all, the AI factories are not just for the kingdom. The AI factories are the factories for the world. Just like we all made China the manufacturing factory of the world, or the manufacturing breadbasket of the world in the last 20 years. Now is the time to make the kingdom the AI manufacturing base of the world. Right. And I think in this context, what is important to understand is that we can very quickly graduate into this. And yeah, I think the elements that are out there are very conducive. We just need to act very quickly. The connectivity exists for the kingdom. It has some of the best landing stations. The subsea cables are all there. Again, part of Vision 2030. You see, the kingdom in the last 8 years has been putting all the fundamental enabling blocks out there. It is now the time for all of them to come together. They did it for the energy sector in terms of the pure play production of green power. They will have to do this now very quickly together by bringing all of these elements together. And lo and behold, we will have these AI factories coming up one after the other.
So we've got about 2 minutes left. Excellency, can I go back this message when I go back home for our audience and the audience here and those who would be watching online, that the kingdom now is getting ready not for an incremental growth, but for a transformational change?
Absolutely, and thank you for our colleague. I mean, I think he said it all. What we are doing today in Saudi Arabia is really looking at every aspect of cost making sure that our country is competitive in each and every one of the components of cost. And definitely energy is a key component. Yeah, Saudi Arabia is going to be an industrial powerhouse and also a great logistic hub. Today, it is very hard to find a country that has this great mix of natural resources, energy competitiveness, great location, stability, both politically and financially, and great infrastructure, physical and digital, and above all, great people, young, energetic, willing to participate and work hard for everybody.
Jonathan, in one line, if you have to really say the key takeaway for you from the summit, what would that be, in one line?
As the world of AI changes from where it is today, the hype cycle, and people starting to put their toes in the water on it, to assistance, and then to the agentic world of AI, the kingdom is clearly going to be a leader and driving the change around the world.
The clock's ticking, and I've shamelessly extended my time. But I'll just take the moment to thank all of you for joining the panel. And if I may add, Excellency, it's our first visit as Time Network to this lovely country. We're touched with the warmth, the hospitality, and the love and the affection we've got. So when you mention people, I guess any country is all about people and culture, and that is what we're experiencing. So thank you for hosting us, and thank you to the audience, and thank you for the house for just being here. Thank you very much. Such a pleasure, and honor is all ours. Thank you very much.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.